Hello there, Stab League type people, and this week it is the Flying Bird, coach of your New South Wales, up against the best team name of all time, the Mastodon Gastrodons, coached by the thick boy himself, the Mastodon. Oh!
All right.
The cody has been cracked, which is that's like how we declare war in Australia. Someone cracks a cody. That's just how, it's a standard procedure.
Yep.
Yeah. And before we get into the actual battle itself, we want to give a massive thank you to, I don't know what he wants to be called, but the guy recording this behind the scenes, the Scoot.
Veritas Une.
Veritas Une.
His Twitter will be in the description.
What does Veritas Une even mean?
I don't know.
Does that mean virtuous sex? I would imagine.
Maybe.
I think he's definitely the type of guy that asks for consent first, but he has to give it to the female. Oh, and maybe. Well, this week, it's been an interesting week in the Stab League, full of roller coaster emotions, especially for Masto, because I was feeling him for him, and then I 6-0'd body bag Jolt with Mega Sizzle, and then I had to be replaced. Sad face.
Yeah, that's how I feel.
That's how you want to comment on the subject. Yeah. And so, me and Masto, we don't just do Pokemon battles. We caught up not too long ago. What was it, a month ago at Internets? And, we saw a bunch of the lads. Obviously, we saw, John Cena VGC, the God himself.
Mr. Test Piffy.
Oh, yeah. He's per good. Him and Edu. I'm surprised Mr. Test Piffy didn't throw Edu in the pool. It definitely seems like a Mr. Test Piffy thing to do.
No, I think his bullying remains on the internet.
Isn't it now Guess 380591 or something like that? Isn't that his new instead of Mr. Test Piffy?
Oh, I don't know.
It might be. And then it was awfully sunny in stores that day at the internets. It blinded some people. Don't you reckon, Masto?
I 100%.
Some people needed caps on to keep the sun out.
Some of us hit the wrong buttons when we were playing our matches and lost because of it. So pretty shit, Jay, in general.
Was that for Birb against Sanvi? Who is Sanvi? I hate when someone leads two mons that get OK'd by a Florges Kartana Bloom Doom. It is per annoying.
Oh, yeah, it sucks.
Right. But me and Masto, we thought we got to have a battle for this one. And Masto, how'd you come up with your nicknames?
Well, you see, I like traveling. So there are certain countries named my mons are nicknamed after, but one of them in particular is named after a very special country, and it has a very special story behind it, and that is Fiji.
What's special about Fiji?
You see, I feel like you know this one much better than I am. Long story short, when a girl wants you to come to Fiji, what do? That's what I thought.
That's a long way to travel. I'd probably stay at home. What would you do, Master, in that situation?
I would probably go to Fiji.
You know what Abe said, to be honest?
What did Abe say?
Abe said if one of his mates was offered that, he would purposely injure them to take the trip off him. He would show up at the airport instead of them. Yeah, let's go, tally-ho. Quick, we're gonna miss the airport. Yeah, and also, I thought, look, going to a country for sex seems a bit, that's a bit like 1930s type, colonialism.
It's very classic.
It's very classic. But see, I want a modern woman. I don't want a woman who can cook. I want a woman who can buy me American fast food outlet food. Mm-hmm. And you know what? Sometimes I think of that moment from The Simpsons where it's like when she wants to go home, but there's free food on the table because there's no free food back at her place. We're already here at the restaurant. And look, I can drop her off back home, and have a few, not even have a few lighties, just get in the car, drop her home. Stay in the car, open the door, let her out, and then she'll be like, "Oh, I wish I could repay you some." And says, "Don't worry about it. You bought me dinner. Get home by 8:30. Crack on the telly. Watch. If it's a Friday night, we can watch the Broncos. By we, I mean me, myself, and I, because you don't need a premium subscription when you're watching the Broncos. And then
they're on free to air,
and yeah, I know, it's great. And then I wonder why Brisbane's a low socioeconomic area. Maybe that's what it is. And then you wake up the next morning, you text the girl from the night before, and she doesn't respond back. And it's on to the next one. All right. So, Masto, what set did you bring that I didn't build this week?
Shit. From memory, I changed one of Scissor's moves. I changed Ho-Oh's item. I changed one of Xerneas's moves and its nature. And I changed one of Alamamola's moves, nature, and EVs. Everything else was the same. Did
you make it Sassy Alamola? Because that was the mistake I made.
No. I made it calm. Because I didn't have liquidation anymore. I didn't have splash plate liquidation for Rotom Heat.
But it beats Volcarona.
Yeah, well, you know, like
that's a Volcarona.
That's an issue I will come across later on in the match.
I brought double sashes because I've been watching the VGC gods and I broke the rules. I'm allowed 2 of the same item. Don't at me. So I brought sash lead Greninja because that's the best Greninja. Or I brought splash plate. I can't remember. And I brought sash Tarak. I brought Specs Zygarde 50 with Core Enforcer to stop the regen core. Maybe not. Maybe not. We'll have to come back to it later on. I brought Fat Crobat because that's the best bat. I bought Rock Slide Ironhead HP Ice. HP Fire Aegislash, as my good friend Turboblaze recommended. He's top of miners. He would never lead me astray. And then I brought Quiver Dance, Giga Drain, Flamethrower, Bug Buzz, Volcarona, because I thought that'd be pretty good. So let's get right into the battle. I led with Gren because I was like, I just want to kill a Mamoswine.
And I lead Mamoswine thinking I can kill a Gren.
I live with Taco Bell because Taco Bell's my favorite place to eat, even though there's not one in Sydney. But I just like to pretend I can go to Taco Bell.
There's one in Brisbane. Come.
Is it free food?
There might be free food.
Oh, that's be good.
That is so good.
I hate England, so I had to kill England with Taco Bell.
England's a little cold, so they might not be able to handle the Taco Bell because I don't think it's made it that far across the countries yet.
Maybe when they colonize us again, they can have Taco Bell.
Maybe. All right, so with England going down, I'm having none of it from Taco Bell. We've sent in Germany.
Yeah, Germany is known for killing people. It's pretty bad.
Yeah.
And then I had to go to In and Out. I need my rocks up so I can beat the hobo.
Yeah. And I just keep clicking Moonblocks because I'm scarfed. It's chilly in Germany. You need a scarf, so I
feel like it makes sense. girls in winter clothes. Oh, I went to Jack in the Box. I went for the rock slide here, trying to catch the ho-ho. But obviously the Fiji's coming in. Fiji water's best water. Is it vegan?
It is vegan. How'd you know?
I should have went. I just go for the toxic here as you go for the wish because I'm like, I do not want to deal with this fat shit, a piece of fucking shit.
Big, fat, beautiful Fiji fish.
BBW.
I ice beam would do 25%.
Because I'm fat bat.
And I'm just like, you're fucking fat as fuck.
Oh, he's a thick boy. I just go for the double toxic play there because I wanted to catch the ho-ho trying to come in.
But you didn't. You caught Germany.
He caught the Germany. The Blitzkrieg has failed.
Yeah. And then Germany decides to get rid of the rocks.
Yeah, that was annoying because I could not beat Bahoho then. Easy. So I go for Toxic here because it's a no-risk play. If you want to pivot out, I know you're not going to stay in and go for Scarf default. So I was like, Toxic here. And then I revealed the amazing second Heat Wave. What did you think of the Heat Wave? Was it per funny?
Oh, dude, as soon as I saw Heat Wave, I was just like, oh, fuck. I was totally just like, oh, fuck, that's so smart. Because, now, Russia just, plays with swords and then just, fires some bullets.
Yeah.
It really doesn't do much. And then you crit the second Heat Wave, which is, absolutely fucking unnecessary.
Do you want to call a judge?
You hit 2 and crit once. That's bullshit. That's how you... That's
call the judge over.
I think I could have swapped the scissor from there, to be honest, but that is life.
You should have called the judge over because I use Ally Switch. I just go back into Aegislash. I have no reason not to, as I just fire off another Rock Slide. I'm trying to flinch you.
No, I'm the one that fires off the Rock Slide first. Because I was thinking, if he goes bulk and like starts to set up, this could be cool because I Oko it.
You Oko Crobat or Volcarona? Oh, Volcarona.
From that range, I get both.
No way. Probably do like 20%.
131 attack, and I have like investment in there because like I need it for Crobat.
Crobat's fine. I just go for Super Fang this turn because I was like, I just want to get the hit. I think I hit it. Oh no, I withdrew into Aegislash trying to predict. I don't know why, but I made that play. And then I go into Terrakion here trying to bait the Wish because I thought if you went for Wish that turn, I could have went for the Stealth Rocks. But it died. Fiji Water got a kill.
Fiji Water got a kill.
I love Fiji.
That's why you've got to take your ladies there.
That's why what to get killed.
You get killed by the beautiful hot water.
Oh,
I didn't realize the water was hot in Fiji.
I just go for the Specs Core Enforcer there because I was like, this does like 70%. You don't get regen back. Or do you?
Well, you see, this is where we learned something new.
You know the Simpsons meme where it's like, Skinner's like, oh, the children, it's all wrong. I was just like, the Pokemon mechanics are all wrong. I just go for Super Fang. I missed that. Sucked.
Oh, that was against Australia.
Yeah, Australia's
you can't be hit. See, the sun's bright in Australia. Like you of course you'll miss. The sun's in your eyes. You need your Bunnings hat.
Your Bunnings hat. Yeah, I have to sack off McDonald's, and that was probably a misplay. But I did need the Super Fang damage off because nothing on my team outsped at that point. So I was royally fucked. I just got into my Aegislash here, just trying to bait the E-Power.
And you did quite nicely, actually.
And I was like, okay, I've got one play here. If he goes for Roost, I have to go out into Zygarde. I can live it's a chance to live a Psyshock. But if he attacks or if he Roosts, and I was like, a Core Enforcer from this range, or not even that, just even an Extreme Speed picks off anything. Which it does. How did I kill the country, Australia, if Australia's not a real country?
Oh, shit.
Also, because you revealed you didn't have Liquidation or lol, I was like, this is a free time for going Volcarona. And then I was like, I want to pivot here, trying to catch the Ho-Ho, trying to come in. And then this was
got it right.
And this was the funniest turn of the battle. You got my Oko Berry. Because I brought you Chardy Berry. This turn is I actually have no way to beat Ho-Ho.
It was at this point where you saw Chardy Berry and you were just like, oh, that's what you fucking put on there. You were so upset when you saw the Chardy Berry.
Yeah, because I needed to get Ho-Ho under 50%. Now that was probably a misplay on my eyes. I probably should have went for Forcer. But I was like, if you go into Xerneas and then you won from that moment because I'm you locked me in a Core Enforcer and I have to go and as you go for Rock Slide and you won. So I had to double quiver with Volcarona because I was fat Volcarona. So I was essentially playing for game at this point. Yeah. I had to go out with Arby. I was like, all right, so at +2, Firenium should kill if you're not fat, but you're a fucking fat cunt.
And then we see Hiker Toad come in to spectate the match, so I hope he liked what he saw.
Wait, how did he get into the battle? Trev didn't do his job right.
He's watching through the windows.
He's watching the cat. We need the cricket bat. So what I also know is at this stage, you go back into Ho. I assume you can't touch me because Brave Bird's a bad move. So I was like, I had a choice to quit. I think if I had this turn again, I probably would have quivered back up. But I was like, I don't want to play around with Xerneas in case you're like Geomancy or something dumb like that.
No, I can't use Geomancy. It's not legal for me, which sucks.
That's all right. Graham tells me that Ally Switch is not a fair move, but I still use it against him anyway.
Oh, 100%.
100%.
It's done Void last year. It's not a fair move, but fuck, everyone's going to run it.
You have to bring Insomnia Gold guys with
skill swap.
Yeah, so then the battle finishes 41 turns in. I think what made it funny was I think I was down about 3-1 for about 20 of those turns.
I think so. Yeah, because like Crobat sat there for ages, just like being fucking Crobat. I think you had Aegislash Zygarde and Vulcan Crobat for like a little bit, actually.
Yeah, but like, I wish, because the other thing I'm trying to think, I had something else in Zygarde, because what I realized was 1,000 Arrows was a 2-shot on non-defit, or like on Adamant, because I actually expected you to change the team up a lot, even though the team was super solid in the matchup.
Yeah, that's why I couldn't change it. Because I was just looking at it going, I just didn't want to change anything.
Just to let you know, I was nearly Specs HP Rock Zygarde.
Oh, that would have been so cool.
I don't know. Yeah, then like for that end game, like I nearly had Sludge Wave, but I knew it needed strength speed for me. I don't think there was really that much else to really talk about. I wasn't really worried though because the last time you played a Sydney team, I saw at least you 6-0'd them. So I was like, oh, maybe the State of Origin is true to form.
Maybe.
Or per regular.
Shit.
Oh shit. So what are you now in this? What are you now in this tab league?
I am 1-2 -1.
I should be 2-0 +7, but alas.
But alas.
Yeah, Mega Sizzle. Do you like Mega Sizzle?
Mega Sizzle's so good if it doesn't get crit by Heatwave.
Mega Sizzle's my favorite 1v1 check for Sack Attacker. Is it yours?
I'm pretty sure that's why it's on the team.
Yeah, I nearly rebuilt the whole team, but what do? We woke up, went a betting call after I was like, oh no, John, because I heard the Stab League, like they've got a problem with scheduling. Apparently Aussies are hard to schedule, as my friend Sharpino likes to remind me. It's hard to schedule with the Aussies. And then, apparently we're the weak links in scheduling. Apparently because we don't like playing at 3 a.m. Apparently we're the problem.
Yeah.
My favorite meme when it comes to that was when I used to do the NPL weekly recap. Me, Hera, and American, like if I record, Hera would be up at like 1 a.m. I'd be up at like 7 a.m. in the morning. And the American would be like, it's too late for me to record, guys. I'm like, what time is it for you? Oh, it's 9 o'clock. Yeah, look, I'm busy after school. Hey, we're all busy.
Sakes.
And his legitimate comment was, I don't think it's that late for you guys. Can you wait an hour? Hera, it is 1 a.m., you fuckhead. I love Hera.
Hera's one of my favorites, man. He's the fucking best.
Unlike 90% of the VGC community, he can actually loss. I think we need to ask my good friend Daniel Walker to hear some lessons from Hera about copying losses due to bullshit. Scarf Legends.
I wouldn't call the greatest set of all time bullshit. I would call it ingenious. I'm pretty sure I was like fucking hammered as well when I thought about that, because I was like, oh, it outspeed Swallow by a point, let's run it because it's funny. I didn't think it would take me to finals.
How smashed do you reckon you would be to think about how sunny it was indoors that day at Internets?
I think so smashed enough that we would get kicked outside of a house for being a ruckus.
Oh really?
So yeah, quite a bit.
Why would you get kicked out? That's not for fun. Oh yeah, that's right. I didn't get kicked out that night though. I was a good boy. I left 10 minutes early.
You left 5 minutes before we all got kicked out.
And then I got lost and I drove around in a loop. Yeah. Isn't it good having 2 weeks to prepare for a battle and then realising we had like 3 hours? That was pretty good.
Yeah, that was so good.
And then
but we're the ones that are difficult to schedule with, so like it almost seems like borderline impossible.
And I have a question. How long did you have to wait for Jolt to give you a response?
I still don't have one. I'm gonna check the last time he sent me the message. It was the 23rd of the 2nd. He said, I'll hit you up when I finish the team and we'll decide on the day from there. And I said sounds good.
And then he battled me in 3 days and then quit the league. He shouldn't have joined Basto. Why did he join you?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe he foresaw this.
He foresaw this coming. All right, I think we've rambled on off enough random shit. This is like gonna be like a 40-minute video, just of us talking the most random shit.
I'm gonna like quickly like flash over and be like, oh, this is the team we used. Okay, batch. All right, too good. All right, I'm done. I'm done.
Oh, we're both done. You're a legend.
So thank you.